Hello, everyone. And today we are going to be looking at Pinterest. Nice. Awesome. So, if you don't know this about me and you don't follow my Instagram, link below, I love photography. And photography is one of those things that I just have like a huge passion for. And one of the great things about it is that Pinterest is the site that I use to discover new photography styles or just to like see what other photographers are up to. I pin it onto a board and then I usually use it as inspiration during a photo shoot. Um, I do a lot of aerial photography or acrobatic yoga. So I just love like working with those types of folks. And then I also photograph like sports and all those other fun things. Um, but yeah, so love Pinterest. It's a wonderful site and kind of addictive. It's usually what I use most on my phone here. But here we are on the website, and we're gonna go through it. So just to get into the mood, here we go. We're going on to their Twitter page, and this is a funny post that I saw. It's just tin interiors are up 563% on Pinterest. Read more about this affordable home decor trend via delish.com. And it's kind of funny because tin is this year's rose gold. So I guess rose gold is so 2018. We're in 2019, and I guess time to replace all that rose gold with tin. And since I really love Instagram, I'm going to start adding Instagram to the kind of mood setting parts up front. So this is one of my favorite posts recently on Instagram by Pinterest. It's take the leap when you find that dream destination, add it to your board so it's ready to go whenever you are. I assume that planning vacations and holidays is kind of like a big thing on Pinterest, and so it's really awesome. Love the tagline. Just love this as like a campaign, right? See it, save it, try it. Super nice, super clean, just the way I like it. So we're going back to Pinterest.com, and immediately when you come to Pinterest.com, there's a few things happening. So first of all, there's a login button on top left if you already have an account. You have the center section, which is sign up to see more. Access Pinterest best ideas with a free account, and email is auto focused, which is awesome. That's something that a lot of sign up forms should do. Is basically make that first form auto populated. I don't necessarily like the simplistic effect of having the placeholder be what it is because it's really difficult to. Oh, that's a really good error message. Very friendly, very human. Um, and kind of using JavaScript to just identify that really fast. So let's just get rid of all this. Because then you don't know that this is the password field, this is the email field. It's usually really nice to have like a label for each field. Age is an interesting one. We'll get to that in a little bit. So you can continue with email, creating a password and your age, or you can continue with Facebook, or you can continue with Google. If you're already a member, you can log in here, which is great. Because sometimes people will miss this giant button up top left here. So there's just this little CTA down here. Or you can create a business account. Business account is kind of what you would use if you were doing, how do I describe this? Advertising and all the partnership stuff on Pinterest as well. You know, how they make money. Also, there's this little bubble here that says Pinterest helps you find ideas to try, which I think is their main tagline. So that's awesome. And then there's a how it works button. We'll explore that in just 2 seconds. And finally, this is like one of the coolest things. I wish more sites would do this. So the cool thing that's happening here is I'm logged in to my the email that I made exactly for this channel, which is uxdesign@david.nguyen.com. And it detects that with Google. So I don't know how it does this, but then it says continue as David. And I'm sure if you just click that button, immediately like you're in, right? So we won't do that right now, but it's such an amazing sign up hack that I think almost all websites should do. Cool. And then just like Twitter and Pinterest on our previous reviews, channel link below, there's all the other stuff about Pinterest that you can find down here at the bottom, right? So this is their about page, their blog, their business, TOS, privacy policy, help, iPhone app, etc. Um, the fascinating thing is that they're not driving people to their iPhone app or their Android app. Just like, I don't know, like just like Instagram was, because that's definitely a mobile first experience. I think that you can actually use Pinterest really, really well here, um, just on the web. So they don't want to promote it as aggressively as, Instagram would. The other thing, just like Instagram, is they have a users, collections, and topics. Kind of, let's open this in a new tab and I'll show you. The title here that you can't see is, this is the sitemap for Pinterest. And this is literally the board directory results. So let's just go to like the letter L for collections. And you can actually see all the collections in L, right? It's really, really fascinating. So you see, I don't know what this is. Oh, those are ranges for different word terms. So it's like one level deeper. So let's just click this. I've never clicked this one before. So yeah, so this is just somebody's board, somebody's collection, excuse me. There's a lot of nomenclature that we got to get through. So there's collections, categories, I guess, or topics would probably be the best. Oh, here we go. Categories, right? So say, for example, we go to photography because, nice. Excellent job, Pinterest. So that didn't work. So they should fix this. But that's a very cute 404 page that did not work. Let's try products right below it. Nice. Excellent. Nothing quite like a broken sitemap. Live demos, man. Live demos. Okay. We're going to go back. So let's go to how it works. For those of you who don't know what Pinterest is, here we go. Find and plan your next project. Love that tagline. Really great. I'm just going to close this guy. You guys already got that. Now, there is kind of this new web interface that I'm not particularly a big fan of, which is there's this giant image up at the top. I guess there's an X so that you can actually close this. And then there's this arrow at the bottom, right? Like, it'd be nicer if there was just don't use the full space. Put some text underneath. Like, we're on the internet. Everybody has a phone. Everybody knows to scroll, Like, you don't need to do a full page thing. But you know what? Some people just want to do that. It's all about you. Explore your interests to find the right ideas for you. As you discover new things to try, you'll get personalized recommendations picked from the billions of ideas already on Pinterest. This is the fluffiest marketing speak ever, right? Like, just tell me what the hell this is. Like, tell me why. Save, plan, and try. Easily save and organize your ideas in any way you want. You can plan for family dinners, home makeovers, weekend getaways, and anything else you want to try. Again, it's too complicated, right? Like, it's just like, find inspiration for all the things you want to try. Here are a few examples. Boom, 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 right? Like, obviously that needs to be massaged, and I just came up with that. But you want something that's just like very clear, as like the benefits, right? Like, these benefits are not that clear. This is really beautiful. This is where everybody probably gets more confused. Too much text, not clear. Why don't you have visuals here? Like, just steal this, and put it on that page. Okay. Sign up to find more ideas. Okay, cool. So find and plan your next project. Sign up to find more ideas. Could be better. Okay. So if you click continue with email, boom, the form expands there, which is fascinating. It forced me to scroll down, as you saw, which isn't as ideal. You might as well just make this box a little bit bigger so it just expands in the box, right? So I don't know how many people actually click on that. Cool. All right. So we're going to go back up. We're going to click that X. We're going to be back here. And let's type in an email address. Let's sign up. Oh, the other thing, I'm sorry, we didn't go through was the About Pinterest. This is pretty much the corporate website, if you will, behind kind of the consumer facing. There's definitely more. It's about Pinterest, discover, save, sign up, careers. Sign up should be a little bit more prevalent up here in this bar. That's going to get hidden. Also, join Pinterest is here. And if you can see in the URL thing, right? Oh, I don't know how to do this correctly. There we go. We're going to get better at that. But right down there, it literally just takes you back to the homepage. Dude, put a form here, do something. But if somebody already clicked on this link, you kind of don't want your main CTA to be join Pinterest. The main call to action should be something like what we do and like what we stand for, right? Like, what's Pinterest? Like, oh my gosh, that's the same page. Okay. They have their own Pinterest page, so very meta, just like Twitter has its own Twitter page, Instagram has its own Instagram page, so that's good. We can look at that real fast. Let's click on it. So this is Pinterest's Pinterest page. That thing pops up again, which is awesome. Let's just close it for a bit. There's a sign up button. There's a login button. There's a follow button. You see their best boards, right? Scroll down. You also have this like sign up call to action right here. Sign up and log in right down there, which is awesome. We are in March, so it's very close to St. Patrick's Day. So that's probably why you're seeing a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff right here. And as we scroll down, bam, look at that. This is awesome. They pretty much give you, sorry about that. They pretty much give you like an entire, like kind of brief browsing experience. And then if you want to see more, you need to sign up, right? Sign up to see more. Ideally, I would switch the order of these two titles, right? So the main thing is like sign up to see more. And what do you get? Unlimited free access to the world's best ideas, right? Like I'm already blocking you. So therefore I should just tell you like what comes up next. So that's right there. Pretty sweet. Okay, fine. You convinced me, right? Let's do this. Cool. I already generated a password over here in my password manager. So we're just going to paste that in. Dope. And yeah, I'm old. Just add that in there. Cool. So then I have the offer to save a password here from Chrome. Uh-oh. What happened? It's not loading. That's hilarious. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, here it goes. Wow, it just blocked it. That's interesting. It's not good, huh? Is it really not like my account that I just created right there? Come on, Pinterest. What the hell? I'm trying to give like a live demo here. Trying to help you guys out. Wow, something weird happened here. All right. Let's go in here. Okay, so this was going to my trial account that I created. I created a test account earlier. So let's remove that. That's interesting. All right, let's clear some cookies and see what's happening. Man, Pinterest, just a 404 page on your sitemap there. All right, let's see what's going on here. Clear browser history. Let's clear everything except that. Man, it's rough, man. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back to Pinterest.com. Let's see what happens. Cool. So we got logged out. Now I should have an account. So let's try this. And I still have my password saved. Never. Don't save that. Come on. All right. Man, Pinterest, you guys gotta figure that out. I don't know what's going on, but that's not good. All right. So how do you identify a male? So let's do that. English, United States. Yep. Really clean. Love the progress bubbles up here. Bubbles, bubbles. You get our handy browser button. It's cool. So this is a really good call to action, right? Like save our little Chrome extension up here, but we won't do that for now. Last step, tell us what you're interested in. Pick 5 or more to start discovering new ideas. Sweet. Okay, so everyone loves travel, so let's do that. Everybody loves food or drink. Love design. Love photography. And I really like how this thing decreases as I add more, right? So now it's like pick 1 more. And let's do something like super weird. Okay, inspirational quotes. Fantastic. Cool. So love the little checkbox. I think you can add more, which is great. And it doesn't, it's minimum of 5. So once you add 5, move it in. Love fitness too. So let's click that. Cool. Done. Love this animation. Super dope. Pins are ideas. They are links saved from around the web. Okay. So what they should do right there, which they did not do, is they should just pause it and then give themselves more time, show a button, and then make it so that I have to click the button to then move to this next page. Because what if I wanted to read that? I saw it. I don't read that fast, maybe, or I'm distracted by like a shiny object on my desk. Come on. Like, it's a great way of speeding up the feel of your site, but it also gives you the opportunity to educate the user, right? Like, I just missed out on that information until for me, I can just go back on this video. But that's something that you want to educate, because right now you're literally just thrown in and, want the best Pinterest, get the free app. So they are promoting it once you create an account, which is actually really awesome. I think that this could be part of the onboarding process, similar to like putting the pin up. You should be like, hey, also, we have a super dope mobile app. How about we send it to you? Look at the Gmail method that they used in my other video. The link to my channel is at the bottom, so you can just go to the Gmail link. And if you look at that, you're going to see like how they gave 3 different options for installing this on your phone, right? And when you have a website that has a mobile experience, you should totally be doing that. Awesome. So here we go. Let's click this X. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I click one X for 1. This looks like the Google onboarding flow as well, but let's see here. Here's how to get the most out of Pinterest. Excellent. Click on a pin you like, save it for later, visit the link it's from. Okay, so let's try it. Let's find something super cool here that I might happen to like. Nothing cool yet. Okay, here's a nice little photo that somebody took. Okay, so click on a pin you like. Click. Pinterest wants to allow notifications. Nope, sorry, dude. You gotta tell me, like, give me a benefit, man. Like, don't just like throw that sorry. Don't just throw that up there. Like, give me a benefit and then, tell me why, right? Okay, so cool. So we're on a pin page. And since this is my first time, they did something super cool right there, which is like to save it. So, like I'm a sucker for blue circles. So let's save it. Click. And immediately it asks you to create a board. And I'm pretty sure they're using tags from this, which is awesome, really great, or other board names that this thing happens to be on. And this looks like urban photography, auto-populate. Love this. What a great feature. Okay, so that was super awesome. This is useless. This should be under here, right? Like, why am I creating a board? Well, your pins will live on that board. So we're going to click this create button. Saved. Okay, cool. Bam. Now it knows that I love boards, or photography. So that's great. So I'm going to click this. Another pin that I like. Oh, that's a nice bokeh effect there. And it still doesn't have this save. So that's interesting. Also, it doesn't show me where all my boards are. I happen to know where they are because, I use Pinterest quite a bit. So if I save this, cool, awesome, save. I like that. Wish that was like a brighter color, but I think they're trying to go black and white so that it doesn't impede with all of these things. But any success item should be like green, it's like something super happy. And then obviously red being like not, but red is one of their primary colors. So maybe they didn't want it to feel and look like Christmas out there on their website. Saved. Each pin you save improves your feed. Click on a pin you like, save it for later. Now visit the link it's from. So we didn't get a check mark here. So let's look at another one. Okay, more bokeh, plain. Yep, super nice. Save. Aha, that was not obvious. This little circle, not obvious. And why did you remove kind of like my whole scavenger hunt goal thing that's at the top? Doesn't make sense. But here we are. So if we click on this, opens a new window. It's on a Tumblr. So this is somebody's photo log. That's cool. So I go back to Pinterest. I don't know if it detected it. Then I go home. And then I didn't even get like a gratification moment saying that like, oh my gosh, you completed all 3 steps that we forced you on this journey for. So that's weird. Your feed is made up of these topics, right? These are the 5 that I picked, except the one with travel or the fitness one is not there. So I guess if I click this. Oh, come on, man. Last step, tell us what you're interested in. Come on, guys. This should be a brand new modal from like with all the other topics, right? Like, don't reuse this component necessarily. I know exactly what you guys are doing. You guys are reusing the code for this, and it's not the last step, or at least put a variable that's like, this is not the last step because you just prompted me from a different mechanism. So you should actually have another variable of like a different greeting, right? This is literally using the same exact code from before, which saves engineering time. And yes, I know, like, hi, I code too. That's just laziness. So you should not do that just because like the experience is super wonky. And for a lot of folks who are going through this the first time, you just need to make sure that it's super tight, right? Like that, like they feel that they're loved and it's, I don't like the best example that I have is if you go to a restaurant and, you order appetizer, entree, and then dessert. It's super weird when they bring back like another order of the appetizer, like in the middle of your entree course. Like it's just so weird. And you're like, oh, this is not mine. I already got it. I already ate it. Like just tell me like something else, right? Like help me out, right? Like this is like further refine, add more ideas. It's just so that you have a richer feed. You're an interesting person. You have a lot of interests. Like here's like 4 more recommended topics based on what you selected. Be really clever with this. This is a not good experience. Want to see more ideas like these? I have no idea, man. These are like the world's smallest images, and one of them says "free screws stud earrings." Like, and then there's no way for me to say no. Like yes, please, or no, right? Like, what the hell's going on here? So, there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. Why do some of these have like little people next to them and others do not? It says picked for you, which is, I guess, algorithmically, but then there's like this one that wasn't picked for me, but it has like a person, and it's a little weird, man. A little weird. Um, Also, what's this plus sign do here? Save creative ideas from that with one click. This is for the browser button. Shouldn't be here. That's too weird. Not now. It still stays there. Just super weird having that there. And then help center. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, I really like that. That's like a really great way of hiding a footer, especially since your site here or like Pinterest has what's known as an infinite scroll. So it's usually like, I want to find more about this page. I want to contact somebody. I need help. That's what this allows you to do. And then I guess there's a little button here for privacy that I just clicked on, and then it just took me way the hell out of everything. Oh, I really like this. Just the look and feel, super clean. Come on, man, just tighten that up a little bit. Cool. Okay, so let's go back to our homepage. Another option is just to hide that somewhere up here, but yeah, we're back to this. There's no way to dismiss this. So they're just trying to get me to add more topics to my account here. So this is my account. So let's see here. This is that UX design guy. So plus is to create board or create pin. That's confusing. This is settings profile. Okay, let's do this. Choose a photo. It's my black and white photo that I've been using here. I think this is going to be taken. Let's see. Cool. Oh, nice. Look, its example is exactly where they are located and where I am located. And it's not an autocomplete field, which is super weird. But, let's see what happens. Username's already taken. Okay. So here we go. Let's just use a super short one there. Profile saved. Nice. And what's happening? It's like spinning. So something's about to happen here. Nope, nothing. Okay, so now it says David up here. So if I click this, okay. Here are the topics that I follow, and then here's more topics to follow. Here's boards. Here's pins. 3 things I pinned just now. I don't know what try is. Pins you try live here. Add notes and photos to recipes you made. Okay, this is like the weirdest word ever. It's like tries. I don't know, maybe like experiences or I don't know, something else. That's kind of weird. And what's this one? This is share your profile. Okay. So this is you can send it to somebody, copy the link. This is the link to my profile here. So I just copy it and then I can like paste it somewhere else so somebody else can find me. That's cool. Here's messages. So share ideas with your friends. You can do a new message and email them. Okay, so they have a messaging center. These are notifications. That's cool. And then here, edit settings, get help, which is down here as well. See terms and privacy, which is down there as well. Whoops. Add account or log out. If you log out, you won't be able to save ideas or browse your personalized home feed. Love that. It's pretty much trying to convince you to never log out of Pinterest, which is awesome. Yeah. Other than that, you can go home. Let's find another. Feels like vacation. This is not urban. This is just like, I don't know, create board. It's funny that my first board was not allowed to be secret. But let's make this one a secret board. Let's see how they're a little different when they show up to. So find a few more landscape. Oh, this one's like it's pretty fancy. Just trying to find a few more just so that I can add to that. Nothing here is really striking my sense of taste here. Yeah, okay, this is a nice beach photo. Let's do that. Add this to landscape. We're going to go back to me, and we're going to see my boards. All right, so then there's a little secret thing. Now, the funny thing is it doesn't tell me what the I don't know, like, what's the benefits of having a secret board, right? And then there's more ideas. I like this more ideas part because then it just pulls in. It's going to pull in palm trees and beach photos based on the tags of all of these photos. So it's pretty awesome, right? So you can just click here, save it, and it saves it automatically to that board, right? So let's just pick a few. That's cool. Nice swing there. It's from Instagram. That's super dope. So we click this. It has 7 pins. You know, they're all here. You can actually organize them. I guess you can just drag them over wherever you want. That's cool. It automatically reorganizes it. Done. Just edit. So here we go. Finally, you can see secret, learn more. You can actually change which one's the cover. So I don't want that one to be my cover photo. So you can actually choose, like, let's do that one, save that. It doesn't say that it's like saved somehow. So that's weird. What is this board about? What kind of board is it? Photography. Secret. Let's click this, learn more. Secret boards. View instructions for web, Android, or iPhone, which is really awesome. Only you and anyone you invite can see your secret boards. Secret pins and boards won't appear in your home feed and search or anywhere else around Pinterest. If you want to make a new secret board, create a board and toggle secret when you name the board. Cool. It's a new window, so you just close it and you're already back there. So that's awesome. I really like that. Some folks don't do this, and it's the most frustrating thing. Dude, it's really easy. For the ahref tag, just put a target equals underscore blank. Like, duh, right? So that's great. Hit save. I'm really excited. And that is it. We're done. We're in Pinterest. So really love Pinterest. One of the other things I really wanted to show is like the one cool thing about Pinterest, and this is only if you're is how they get traffic. I thought this was actually a really cool thing. So if I open a new tab, unfortunately I wouldn't be logged in. So here I am in Google and I search for let's just do aerial photography. Oops. Aerial photography, Pinterest. Right? So there's like, there's a ton of options because they SEO each board. So it's like 106 best aerial photograph images, aerial photography. Right? So since I'm already logged in, they know who I am. They know exactly how I came in. And it's really sweet. Now, the other thing, though, however, is if I'm not logged in, they actually have banners on the bottom and on the top that say create a new account just to like save this into your feed, which is like really awesome. I wish I had shown this before when I was logged out, but actually we can easily do that. Let me just log out. And then we can try different. Okay, so now I'm logged out. Let's go back and let's search for I don't know. Let's find some Acrobat photography, Acrobat photography, Pinterest. Now they might appear for like Acrobat photography as well, but right here, 301, 195 best Acrobat images in 2019, right? So this page SEOs insanely well, right? And their experience here is amazing. Look at that. Welcome back, David. So they cookied me, so they know that I am who I am. Not you. Log in with a different account. Let's do that. Pretend that I'm somebody different, right? and immediately you're like stopped right here. Or if I click this X and I keep scrolling down, there's this amazing call to action down here that's always there. And then if I keep scrolling, right, it literally just stops my scrolling ability and it prompts me to either log in or to create a new account. So I love this. This is actually like a really great way of acquiring new customers that Pinterest uses, where, you know, users are creating a lot of boards around different topics. So why don't we use all those public topics, create our own landing pages that, people might find when they're browsing Google, when they're looking for inspiration, and then immediately giving them a taste of what's out there, right? Or even like if they click on one, you see this, you see all the other options, and there's still like a huge sign up like, hey, do you want to see more? Do you want to see more stuff here? Right. So really, really cool. Love this kind of as like as a growth strategy for Pinterest. Like they're doing such a great job doing this. So yeah, anyways, that is Pinterest. And as always, please feel free to leave comments below. I've put a lot of links into the description below as well. If you have any ways that I can make this channel better, please let me know. We're just going through everything, and yeah, check out Pinterest, man. Sweet. Peace. Bye. Why did that not stop the recording?